We're here in Slovenia with Nissan UK and we're talking about the all-new Nissan X-Trail e-Power e-Force.
We are driving this car through what is actually the windy roads. Come on, Cody, get a better view of the car whilst we're talking. We are driving. Oh, look at the backdrop. These roads, hairpins back on themselves, and this car is handling absolutely fantastic. We've got the off-road course. We've got quite a lot to throw from you. We did some driving yesterday. We're doing some driving today. We've been to Lake Blad. We've been to... How do we pronounce the city of Slovenia?
No idea, so I'm just going to say...
Yeah, very British here. But this car has gone above and beyond in every single way. And one thing that I do have to say about it...
It's the first thing that I noticed when getting in the car. We're going to do some more driving shots instead, but when I got in the car and I held the steering wheel and we drove, I felt in a nice, upright, sturdy position. The steering was super light and it was just comfortable, easy and simple to drive. With all of the aided features on the interior that this car has, it was simple.
And the details, the level of detail, the headlights, like everything, and even... You could kind of say, well, not really say active aero, but it actually does go through there. It's through and through, thought through car, and we're going to get back in it right now. We're going to get off, we're going to get moving.
Straight line, muscly front design.
I don't know what order this video is going to be in. We've been doing, it's more of a lifestyle week we've been doing with Nissan, and this is definitely ticking the box with lifestyle. Yeah, we bit of travelling, bit of that, bit of this, bit of everything. Are we ready to go, Kurt?
2 minutes we will be. So let's just show you how easy it is actually to just put the back seats up so you can make this into a 7-seater from the 5-seater. Because it's so simple.
Okay.
You've either got all of this space. Obviously you would take this thing off, but I'm not going to for right now. You just grab your lever, you pull it up, and boom, you're in.
Oh!
Yeah, well don't worry about that, AJ, because
Okay.
that's what's so
Solutions
special about this car. This car has one of the most movable middle seats any vehicle has. 20 centimeters of travel forwards and backwards.
Okay, that's pretty good.
So actually, you do have a lot of room there. That's fully forwards, which means you would have to put this seat forwards in the front ever so slightly. But overall, between having adults and kids, you really could work it to get that perfect position for the whole family. One of the things I do like about it, actually. Very simple, very clean, very easy, just for a 7-seater.
I think one thing that both of us have to say is that every time we drive this car, it is so solid. We've got so many driving shots of it. It feels so steady. We are going to take this car on an off-road course in a second, but everything we do, it just embodies what a family car should be, and it just looks absolutely brilliant. And usually the rear of the car is something that I hate, but the rear of this car is so solid and so perfect. I love the colour. Kurt's a big guy.
Blacked out would be cool though. Don't get me wrong. Blacked out rims, blacked out with your black windows. I think that would look absolutely sexy as well. So what is one of the good things about this car as well is when you are turning, so because it can put the power to each individual wheel, when you're turning, this
E-Force is what they were talking about in that presentation.
What it does is it puts the power to the outside wheels whichever way you're going around the corner. So it's meant to push you around the corner and keep you turning, which will reduce oversteer, which you can get in a reduce understeer, which you can get in a four-wheel drive car because it pushes you through the corner. And you can definitely just feel it just wanting to take you around a little bit more. I do notice it, I quite like it actually.
E-Force, it pushes it and gives you a bit more oversteer feeling, which was a great on that diagram.
It stops you from getting an oversteer feeling, that's what it does. Because oversteer means, sorry, oh my god, I'm getting so
you're confused. I'm saying it right. Four-wheel drive gives you understeer. With E-Force, it gives a bit more power to them wheels to make it feel
like there's no
oversteer. No understeer to give you the...
Why are we confused?
But I can't stop looking at the beauty.
What it is e-Power puts the power to the outside wheels. creating a normal turning circle when taking a corner. So it reduces any understeer is what it does, and that means it'll give you that nice smooth level feeling around a corner.
So therefore it should feel completely normal.
Yeah, and also when you are braking, which we've got no one behind us now, we're going to brake slowly, the car holds itself flat, so you don't get that dip of the nose.
But I like what they described. They were like, the reason for it is obviously because we want the car to stay flat, but also if you've got kids, referring to kids, which I kind of felt like he was just talking to me, kids, you don't feel so motion sick. I was like, this is brilliant for me.
Yeah, elaborate on that, AJ. It's not because you're a kid, it's because you get motion sick.
It's because I get very motion sick, and it really does mess with me quite bad. And we're at quite an altitude as well, and I get very bad altitude sickness at the same time.
Oh, and quickly just talking about the powertrain as well. So this has a 1.5 litre engine which charges up the battery, and then the powertrain is 150 kilowatts on the front and 100 at the back, creating 250 kilowatts. It's a punchy car for what it is. It's not a sports car, it's not a race car, it's not meant for that. It's meant for being able to travel anywhere, everywhere, and at any time. That's what this is built for, and you really get that feel from it. It has about, I can't remember the exact Newton meters, I believe it was 540 Newton meters of torque, around that amount it is. So it is, ooh. The roads here are so, there's no two-way roads, it's just make way for what you can. And the views are fabulous, and we couldn't be in a better Explorer car to be doing it right now.
It is the adventure car. It does the do-it-all adventure car, throw the bike in, let's go.
Yeah, it is. Welcome back to Bros Talk Supercars, and we are here in Slovenia with Nissan. We have got the brand new Nissan X-Trail E-Force E-Power. It is an incredible car, to be fair. I love it. The drive is so smooth. Let's just have a quick look around of it, show you some of the new features of it. Now this is a family, you can have it in 5-door or 7, you can have it in 5 seats, sorry, or 7 seats. Now it's a family off-roader. They've gone for these straight line design for that adventure feel. They've got bigger wheels on this. We've got the 20-inch alloys on this. Bigger wheel arches down here, so it has that off-road feel. It's the same ride height as the original one. Now it looks slightly higher from the side if you put them next to each other, but because of the battery underneath, it has to be lowered slightly, so the ride height unfortunately is exactly the same still, but it doesn't matter too much. I think the approach angle, reversing angle is slightly better, which is good. But this car is, we can't call it a hybrid because that isn't what it is. It's an electric driving car with an engine which just powers the battery. This is all it is, but it has that full electric feel of driving, instant response, which is up to 10,000 times faster than a normal conventional car. It's just bloody mad. If you think about it in reality. Come on, let's have a look at the back as well, which I actually love the design of it. If you want somewhere, a big family 7-seater where you can go take it anywhere, it's got snow mode, gravel mode, off-road mode, this looks perfect for you. It's got electric boot, every single bit of spec on it that you could possibly ask for. Can't go wrong with this at the moment. But there is one thing that we have to say is, I did notice by just leaning on the car as a taller person, I nearly pulled the roof off, it felt like. This thing is just ever so slightly loose. That's the one bad thing I've got to say about the entire outside of the car, and that is it.
There are so many good things about this Nissan X-Trail, and the things for me, it's about the detail. It's about, yes, Kurt's talked about certain things, the ride height and that, but simple things. Let's come into what is like actually a luxurious living. If you come in here, if you film, like, look at the stitching on the seats. Look at like this. Oh, it's so good. So this has been changed actually. So this is now laser stitch, so you can feel and see that detail. And the other things, I'm going to step into the car right now. We have got everything's solid, like it feels good. And a little thing for Nissan, which is really, really good, is this kind of like this butterfly opening. So it's very easy for, everything's always to do with the family with Nissan, which I do absolutely love. But in reality, it does make it so much easier. And we do have to say one thing that is unbelievable, is the amount of cubbyhole space. Actually, turn it around, look at this flying past here. This is one of the Nissans, it actually looks epic. Yeah! There we go. We are here in Slovenia on a press trip, so there are loads of Nissans X-Trails flying around. But look, actually, massive out space here. More space down here in the centre. This is brilliant. Rechargeable battery. Like, look at that wireless charging there. Is epic. Obviously, you got USB-C, which is the way forward.
And one of the things I do like as well is you have the double climate control in the front for either side, and you actually shoot.
Wait, before you go that way, Kez, like, buttons. They haven't just gone, let's stick a giant screen. They've actually gone, you know what, we're going to do buttons, and that actually makes such a big difference. Because when you're driving, you can actually feel and touch.
Well, what they actually said was, so they said we are all brought up on this touchscreen design in these days, and people love it. But the problem is when you're driving, it's unsafe to use because you don't know if you've pressed it. You have to look, and therefore you're taking your control off the steering and off the road. So it's very unsafe. So they said we want buttons on the steering wheel so you can do everything. We want all of the aircon and all of these things to be constant buttons so it's easy to use, very simple, and you know what you've pressed. Climate control, if the windows steam up, you know how to turn it off. So it all works very, very easy. But what I was saying about the climate control as well is,
okay, yes,
you've got the double in the front, and which is fantastic for the price range of this car as well, is you never ever can control it in the back, and you have a single one at the back to control it back here as well, so you can decide what temperature you want back here. There's a lot of space. Now, the design of how they've done this battery actually allows you to have extra legroom in the car. So you see, like in a Tesla or something like that, if you stand at the back or sit at the back, your knees are basically at your face.
You don't have the transmission tunnel, so you've got space for everybody to sit in the back. Curtis, jump into the front, because there's a couple of features that we find in this car which are so helpful to everyday life. So, turn the car on. What's going to happen straight away? Well, for Curtis,
in my driving position, which is one of the things I love, to be fair, about this. And can I just say, so this car starts from £32,000 standard, no spec, anything on. This one is £47,000. This has every single thing you can possibly have on it. Now, it's got adaptive cruise control, lane assist, so it helps you driving. You can take your hands off the wheel, basically, and it will slow down, accelerate for you. But obviously, try and keep your hands on the wheel if you're going to.
Okay, Kurt, one thing, put it into reverse, because this is one feature that I absolutely adore and love.
Oh, it's not doing it now because of the
engine's on.
So this is the thing. So you still have the engine here, which you can only just hear slightly.
Oh,
now,
there, wait.
Now the engine's turned off and it's gone into fully electric mode.
That noise is just brilliant. So you don't have to stress about when you are reversing in EV.
Which is, I know it's a silly little thing, but it does make a difference with how quiet these cars
Okay,
are.
the next thing, pull the sunroof, panorama. This panorama roof is put into drive, like we don't need that beeping anymore. But this is absolutely epic. And as they were all saying, lots of features because it's a family car. But the one thing that I have to say is that, yes, you do have kids. And I'm somebody who gets very travel sick, aren't I, Curtis?
Yeah.
I am the worst. And this is what helps me so much. Like having that open space. And it is absolutely brilliant. And one thing I do have to say, like, I'm not the tallest guy. Don't get me wrong, I'm 5'7.5". But Curtis jumped in the back before, 6'3". And Kurt was like, actually, I've got loads of space.
There is space, and every single seat from this front seat to the back seat is very comfortable. I will have to say, this is a 7-seater car, so you can fit the whole family in. I don't fit in the back 2 seats in the boot. I can't get in them at all.
You are 6'3", and they're definitely not designed for a 6'3" person.
It's for a kid. Yeah.
Divisive, I know, but having this leather option and having this, well, two-tone, I love it. I'm all about this. This is all about me. And again, the quality of the stitching is just extraordinary. And as standard, talking about this, family, I know a lot of people, but this is just great. Oh, so many features that you would usually have to put on as extra or add-ons in these sorts of cars. And we haven't talked about this. What degree, Kurt? 85-degree angle to open them doors. So if you are a family, you can easily get that in car seats in there. Look at that angle on that. That's huge.
One of the easiest seats, is one of the easiest cars to get in and out of that Nissan has done.
Okay, close them doors. I'm going to do a full walk around of this car just to showcase it. Like, the angles, the door line is much higher, the wheel arches are much higher. It looks more aggressive in such a positive way.
Straight lines on everything to give it that mountain-esque, that mountain climbing feel. Or wherever you want to drive it feel.
The X-Trail, for me, has always been an epic car, but seeing this car here right now it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. And the front, off-road mode it is.
Gravel track, here we come.
Let's do this.
Whoa, first couple of bumps. So this now. So when you're accelerating, when you're in the off-road mode and you take it off, you see it goes to the, it's not one drive, so it does still move, but it will just got that regenerative braking. Let's just take it off and it shows you the brakes on that. It's quite cool, that. Do you like it? I mean, it's a little quirk, it's a gimmick.
Yeah, but
I quite
a
like
gimmick's a gimmick, but it's good because it works and I like it. Sexy.
Have you got a Nissan X-Trail E-Force?
But are you lost? You need some help?
Well, you know, I'm just fancy taking it up there in a second, you know, just seeing what's at the top. Yeah.
Okay.
Really pushing it to its limits.
Have you been around the whole?
Yeah, it's really great, huh?
Yeah, it's good,
What
isn't
do you
it?
think about the car?
It's good.
Actually,
I really
you know
enjoyed
what?
it.
It's lovely. Like going off-road, like actually taking it over bumps and stuff. We just went down a massive hill and took it up. It drives so nice off-road. It really, and the steering's so light, easy.
Yeah, that's...
I presume you've got it in off-road mode.
Where?
In the middle.
In the middle.
Flip it around to the left. To the left.
Oh, yeah.
Fully to the left.
Yeah.
That way. You'll see it on the front. Snow mode, eco, standard.
Standard, Eco Sport.
But off-road is to the left fully, yeah. Now, yeah. You've done the whole thing and you've just... Enjoy, ladies.
We'll see you later. We're not going to say anything at this point, but you're probably thinking it.
Well,
No.
there's two things. One, it drives great in off-road mode, and obviously it drives great in not off-road mode, off-road, so...
It's a win-win, but we're not going to say anything because, yes. And more to the other point, how are they coming the other way? Because there's a sat-nav and it's only one way on the sat-nav. The sat-nav is programmed into all the cars, so I don't even know how they've come around the opposite way, but hey, it's going to be interesting when we get to the end and then we realise actually it's a dead end.
No, we realise we've gone the wrong way.
How the power. It's fun. Okay, are you excited to go on this off-road course now?
Yeah, I am. Actually.
This is it.
Now
This
that
is
I've
what
seen
we've
the
got.
track, I'm intrigued because I've not really done that much off-roading before. So this is something new. Acceleration and brake zone. So it's actually going to be like on gravel mode to see how it feels and how it works, do you reckon? And axle crossing. This looks sick.
And can we just appreciate the backdrop?
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's a green screen. We're still in England in reality. No, it is amazing here.
I'm excited for this, yeah. To be honest, there's a part
The
here.
axle crossing, I think that'll be great because you'll see all the independent suspension and everything.
Yes.
And that hill descent, I want to see how slow we can actually get it going down. Because I know one of the slowest 4x4s can do 1 second on a hill descent, so I'm intrigued to see what these are.
I've even brought a helicopter for you, Kurs. It's coming in right now.
It's the military. As we've been driving, the military's been everywhere, haven't they?
Okay, we've got our cars now. We're about to go on the off-roading course. Can we just appreciate the angle? God, do you think you're strong enough, Kurt? Can you push it? No, don't take the bumper. Put your hand on the wheel. Go and give it a good wobble.
Can you see the suspension moving at all?
Yeah, I can. I'm really good, actually.
I reckon if I put all my weight on, I maybe could balance it slightly.
Okay, all I'm going to say is, seeing the course I've just watched, I'm going to absolutely gun it.
Oh yeah. You've just
Gun
seen
it.
everyone go around. I haven't seen this part of it.
Oh, I'm going to gun it.
Can you? What's this one? Can you just floor it down it?
100 to 0. Well, I mean 100% to 0, but it's quite entertaining.
I was
Okay.
going to say, if you're trying to hit 100 in that short distance, I think you'll be at the airport, eh?
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Get in the cars. Let's make this happen. We're about to get into the Nissan X-Trail to go on the off-road course. Honestly, I'm so excited, and yeah, 100%. There's no backing off. I'm not having to worry about this car. That's all I'm going to say. This is going to be so much fun. Oh, I can't wait to go. Oh, let's do it. Let's go.
Enjoy.
Perfect. So we can start. The first activity is axle crossing. Axle crossing, we have those derbies.
Yep.
We will have grip when we have the two wheels on one derby and we go to another one. We will lose grip on one of the wheels.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll hear the noise. And on the other side, I think you saw it. We will lose grip on two wheels.
Yeah.
Okay. We will do it at 10 minimum. So try to be at 14 more or less. So that's why.
That's why we need to go fast.
A little bit faster, yeah. You can do it, but and actually we have to be very constant with acceleration.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't do, just maintain 14 whenever you want.
Perfect.
And of course we have to go to the off-road mode. Okay, now we're on off-road.
And keep it at 10 miles an hour around there.
Yeah, 12 is perfect. This is perfect. And just maintain the speed. It's a little bit bumpy. It's not because of the curve. Don't get in. Just maintain the top of the hill.
Gravity will let it do that.
No, yesterday gravity did.
Yeah.
Right?
Bit slippery, yeah.
The most left you can. Left, left, left. Everything touching the most left, 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 and maintain left. Maintain left, maintain left, maintain left, and right down. Perfect.
Okay.
Get a little bit off, and then you directionally, you give gas constant, and you will do this.
Okay.
Slowly movements, and we will. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Perfect. Gas. Not totally. Perfect. Not totally. Open a little bit. Now we're going to this.
We'll go around again if that's okay.
Yeah, oh, 3 rounds. It can be 4 if you want. Actually, in the last one, give really gas. Okay. Perfect. Now, try to do to the right and to the left to this to avoid the. If you want to give a little bit hard end turn. Well, this is just for fun.
Good.
Okay. Now, if you want to stop here on the hill, when you lose references, visual reference, you stop on the hill a little bit more. When you really lose references. Okay, now we don't know where we're going.
Yeah.
And we have this feature. And we have the camera, and you can see what you're going to do.
So good.
And if you need it, just.
Oh,
in the
that's
city.
epic.
Yeah, this is also over here. And this you have the full screen. So at 12 kilometers per hour, this shuts off. So now we go on the. This is the more practical. If you steer a little bit, you will see where you're going. Then you can correct the trajectory. Okay? Now we can go just slowly up. And when you have visual references again, go to the window. To the
look the way you go, hopefully.
Visual references.
Oh yeah.
And when we reach 12, it's off. I had some people who were looking at this.
Still going.
So, acceleration test. We will really hit hard. Squeeze till the end. I want to hit iron with iron. Okay?
Perfect. Yep.
Till I tell you to stop. On the yellow cones, you release. On the red cones, you will brake. Don't brake violently. Just go slowly and then you brake.
Okay. Yep.
Okay? Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Everything. Release, release, brake. Perfect. Good.
Sorry. Don't worry.
It's not the first time. So.
Yeah.
Now it's our uphill climbing. We have a very slippery surface. Actually, those logs over there, they are very slippery.
Oh my god, yeah, I bet they are.
But we are going in the middle one. Okay, we're just going in the middle. When you are in the middle, you stop. Over here and stop. So now, but just put the camera up for you, just to have a little bit idea. Now, just give gas hard.
Hard?
Okay, if you can, moderate.
Moderate.
And hold it firmly in the same direction. Hard, hard, hard. Perfect. Now from outside, you see how it's working. The system is working. Okay. And from inside, we almost didn't feel it. So, camera if you want. This is a soft one. Now we come to our descent control.
That pickup on there, kind of so clear and so easy. That.
Yeah. But
crazy.
from outside, you see how the car is.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So very straight. Okay. When you feel this, the first X is taking us down. I will tell you to stop the car, okay? Just watch out, straight, stop. So, we have the camera over here. It's a nice shot over here because it looks like we are not going to die together, don't worry. So now, we put the descent control on. Yeah, we have the descent on.
Yep.
Just trust the car, trust me. Take off the feet off the tool and don't brake. Good?
That's good, yeah.
Okay, now it's my favorite part.
That's brilliant,
It's
I
a
love
very,
that.
very active part. So 20, this is a low grip slalom.
Yep.
You will feel that we have more grip and the car really reacts for what you're doing. So we are going to 20, 25, you can do it also. Are you used to do this?
Yeah.
More or less?
Yeah.
Okay. So try to do them very open and close them, open, close. We have a very big one to the right and then we have the big one to the left.
Okay, perfect.
So do it 20, 25 and be very fast.
Yes.
Okay? So plum. I will tell you a little bit. Do it very open this second. Okay? Very open. Yeah. Open. And close everything. Close everything. Gas. And close everything. Gas. Kein Problem. So,
Don't take out your blue cone.
when you brake, yeah, you have to trust. If you brake,
Yeah,
then we go.
let it go, yeah.
Okay? Just perfect.
Oh, we didn't hit the curves. Oh,
Don't worry. He will stay.
oh, we stay standing. That's what we like.
Perfect. I don't even have to move it. you just put it, okay? Now we go over here. This is our comfort test. Actually, it's not very comfortable, but
Just keep this moving at
5 kilometers per hour, okay? But if you think that this is a very deportive car, we have 20-inch wheels and the low profile pneumatics, it's still
very good.
Okay.
Amazing.
Good.
Oh my god.
It's the funny part.
It's brilliant. Honestly, and
Yeah?
just the capability of the car is just outrageous.
Yeah. Actually, yesterday it was a little bit harder because
I can imagine it.
much more mud. Today is much more fun.
But still did everything, still got through it,
Yeah. Good.
Sorry about nearly taking the comb out.
Oh no!
I should have kept the power on. I was like, oh no.
You just put it in the right
Yeah.
place. Don't worry.
Perfect. Yeah,
Okay.
we didn't have to move it. Okay, no, okay.
We got it.
Honestly, thank you so much to Nissan. We've had an awesome time here in Slovenia. This car, Kurt, is the
Nissan X-Trail E-Force
E-Power. There it is.
You name it, it's got it. Genuinely, it has got every single bit of spec on it. Fantastic car. We've loved every second of it, and we just want to say thank you guys for watching. We hope you've enjoyed the video.
Yes.
Please like, subscribe, comment below. Let us know what you liked about the video, and if you like the car or what you want on the next version of the car as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Love you lots.
See you soon. Oh, we're going to say bye to the car now. Bye to all these roads. Bye to Slovenia. Bye to this place and this off-road
Bye-bye.
course. It was awesome. Yeah, this actually, bye.